People in Jayrud are worried that the peace that has prevailed in their town for almost 2 years is about to change. They took to the streets to ask the armed rebel groups to move away from residential areas. They say they want to prevent the Syrian government from turning their town in the northeastern countryside of Damascus into a battleground. Jayrud was hit by multiple airstrikes. Women, children and medics were among those killed. The Syrian army promised to punish the town for the execution of a pilot who ejected from a crashing plane. Opposition activists say the bombing wouldn't have happened if the rebel groups handed over the pilot.
The people are asking fighters to leave. They are worried about the consequences of the pilot's killing. But if the armed groups leave, the government should not enter the town and arrest people.
On Friday, a Syrian government plane crashed in the area. The government says there was a technical fault, but the rebel group Jayrud said it shot it down. The pilot was captured alive, but was subsequently killed by al-Nusra Front. The killing of the pilot has caused tensions between the different armed groups in Jayrud. Jayrud issued a statement saying it was surprised to know that the al-Qaeda-linked al-Nusra Front killed the pilot, even though it gave them guarantees that he would be handed over. The armed groups were hoping to exchange the pilot for prisoners held by the government.
Some of the armed groups like Jayrud and Ahrar al-Sham are upset because they wanted the pilot alive to free people from prisons. And now the regime is threatening to continue and hit the area if Nusra member who killed the pilot is not handed over.
A 2-year local truce with the government now seems to be broken. It's highly unlikely that al-Nusra will hand over the man who killed the pilot. That is why the people of the town, many of them internally displaced, are trying to convince rebel groups to put their differences aside and move away to the front lines. Zeina, Khodr, Jazeera, Gaziantep.